Assalamu alaikum, my dear sisters. How have you been? I hope you're all doing good. You're welcome to another episode of Better Muslimah. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome, and please join the amazing family by subscribing because we make videos on how to become a better Muslimah on our road to Jannah. So in today's video, I'll be talking about these 5 life-changing verses of the Holy Quran that every Muslimah should ponder on if you want your life to change for good. The first verse we are going to be reviewing is chapter 29 verse 2. You are surely going to be tested by Allah, because it said in chapter 29 verse 2 that, do the people think that they will be left to say we believe and they will not be tried? So this means if you are a Muslim, you have to believe in Allah's testing. When you face any challenge or any trials here and there, you have to believe the trials is from Allah, and you have to try your possible best to pass this trial, because surely the people who pass the trial and those who stay connected to Allah, especially in these moments of trial, we will be part of those who will enter Jannah. Because the moment you say you believe in Allah, you have to believe in Allah in everything that goes right for you and also goes wrong for you. So Allah tests the believers. My second verse is about relying on Allah, just like a solution to the first verse. It is said in chapter 65 verse 3 that, and whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Indeed, Allah will accomplish His purpose. Allah has already set for everything a decree extent. So I want us all to rely on Allah in good times and bad times. Like the first verse told us, we will surely be tested by Allah if you are a believer. So you have to rely on Allah in this moment. You have to move closer to Him, ask Him for help, and also let your faith be strong, because Allah is always there for you. As He said, whoever relies on Allah, then He is sufficient for him. So surely if you rely on Allah alone, It will be sufficient for you. My third verse here is about supplication to Allah. Allah said, whenever my servant calls on me, I listen to the prayer of every supplicant when he calleth on me. Can you see Allah doesn't turn deaf ears to His servants? He said when we call on Him, He will definitely listen to our prayers. And inshallah, I'll be uploading videos on time to pray to Allah, the times that our prayer will surely be answered by Allah. So dear sister, you should turn on that notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified when I upload the video, inshallah. So we have to supplicate to Allah every now and then. You don't have to conclude that this thing is just too small to ask Allah. You have to ask Allah every little thing to the big thing, everything about your life. Even the smallest thing you think this thing doesn't matter, you have to ask Allah about it. Don't waste your nawafil, sisters. It is said that we should supplicate to Allah, especially during sujood at our nawafil. So you should use that time to ask Allah so many things about what you want from this life. To Akil, you tell him you want Jannah, I need this, I need that, I need everything. Your loved ones, pray for them, pray for everything about your life, and see Allah reply you, see Him listen to you, and see Him answer your prayers. I am not the one that said so. He said so himself in chapter 2 verse 186. So don't hesitate to ask Allah about anything in your life. And then I'm going to move to the fourth verse, which is kindness in character. I do emphasize this a lot on this channel. You have to be kind, because that is one of the great qualities of a Muslim. Especially being a Muslimah, you are going to be a wife and a mother someday. So you have to be kind and tell kind words to people, because these children do look at what their mother does, and when they see we utter kind words and act kind to people, they will also do the same thing. And it is also said in chapter 2 verse 266 that kind words and the covering of faults are better than charity followed by injury. Allah is free of all wants and He is most forbearing. That is Al-Alim. So what this verse is trying to tell us is that kind words and the covering of faults are very much better than charity followed by injury. When you make charity and you speak bad to the person and you act bad to the person, that the person feel injured and the person feel bad, little kindness is way much better than charity followed by injury. So here comes the last verse, which is a life-changing verse as well, that is going to change our lives for good. Is all about avoid backbiting. We all know backbiting is very, very wrong in Islam. As a Muslimah, we are not to backbite. It is said in Quran 49 verse 12, "O you who believe, avoid much suspicion. Indeed, some suspicions are sins. And spy not, neither backbite one another. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his dead brother? No, you would hate it." So this verse is basically telling us that we should avoid suspicion. As a Muslimah, we shouldn't be suspicious. We should have a clean and good heart, and we should not spy nor backbite one another. It is said that when you backbite one another, it is just an example of eating your dead brother's flesh or dead sister's flesh, should I say. And I'm very sure you wouldn't want to do that. You would hate it. So we should keep away from backbiting, and that is the purpose, the essence of a good company. When you have good friends, you won't backbite, and if they want to start backbiting, you should please excuse yourself, because I'm very sure you wouldn't want to eat the flesh of your dead brother. So please keep away from backbiting, and Allah knows best. So with these verses of mine, I'm very sure you enjoyed this video, but please, before you go, I would like you to subscribe, like this video, share to your sisters, because there is so much to benefit from this channel, and help me grow, help your sister grow lillah. And also comment in the comment section if you are a new subscriber, and I'll be there to reply you with sweet words as Islam told us. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. You should always believe in Allah and pray always. Till we meet again in my next video. Fi amanillah.